Capture. Hey y'all, what's going on? No, I'm not on the screen. No, I am not on the screen. Hopefully y'all forgive me for that. Charge it. Just pay it. Anyway, so y'all, random shit and just this story that's on my mind. Um, well, not on my mind, but it's a new one. It's a couple of stories that's on my mind, but this main one, um, I posted it on my Facebook page as well as the Much Love page. And I'm just curious. Me and my husband kind of had a debate about it and all of that. And this is it right here. And as you can see, I just love y'all over on the page because y'all really get in and really respond. And for those who are not on it, a link will be below for the Facebook page. You know, if you're on Facebook or whatever, go by, like the page, check it out if you want to. You're more than welcome. The more the loves, the merrier. But at any rate, is this too far or not too far? This is a father whooping his 13-year-old daughter dressed like a grown woman after she goes missing for 3 days. And I'm going to play just a little brief something because y'all know how YouTube be on it. Looks like it's some Worldstar bullshit. Let's see. Here's the thing. Okay, I ain't gonna play all of it. It's really short. It's like 20 seconds, but y'all, YouTube be on it. I I don't know, y'all. I'm on the fence about this, and y'all know it was once before. Maybe I'll leave it up on the camera. Once before, there was a situation where dad was whooping his his daughter for whatever she had done. And I felt some kind of way about the fact that the mother was there, knowing that it was going on, but never said anything. I just kind of felt some kind of way. And this video is on, well, this was posted on Ratchet Star or whatever, but y'all know this is a Worldstar hip hop jewel, because this is what's over there. Where with the other gentleman, it seems to me as the more that the child hollered and screamed, the more aggressive he got. On the other video, if y'all remember. I was definitely turned off by the fact that the mother was there, and once it got extreme, this bitch didn't jump in and say, hold up. But to each his own, I guess. And I felt like he went too far. But with that said, some people feel like this dad went too far. Now, where I feel like it's too much is him grabbing her hair. I don't know, y'all. It's him grabbing the hair and the bitch and the hoe, And I understand if he's a father that, I guess. I really don't understand if he's in her life or whatever. Maybe he feels the need to, he's so upset he gonna grab her and just thinking about what she been doing with her 13-year-old ass for 3 days missing. Maybe he lost control. And with that being said, if he lost control, is he the one that should have been doing the disciplining? And a lot of people are saying that he needs to be locked up, yada, yada, yada. But what I was saying to my husband was this. I come from a time when you would get your ass whooped if you act a damn donkey, and 3 days gone, honey, once they realized you was alive, oh, you was going to get your motherfucking skin beat off your back. Not literally, but y'all know what I'm saying. And he was saying that he thought that it was too much to put it on Facebook. It was too much what he was doing. But I was saying to him, by going on Facebook, we're in a different time from when me and him grew up. Where when we was coming up, if your mama came to the bus stop or she came to school and beat your ass in front of your friends, that was a shaming, honey. You got your ass whooped. You gonna forever be roasted about getting your ass whooped in front of your friends. You know what I'm saying? So back then we didn't have Facebook, so it wasn't none of that. And not that my mother would have ever thought I'm whooping your ass and I'm putting this on Facebook. No, she wouldn't have done it. First of all, she's not on Facebook and has no desire. But I'm saying, is this the equivalent of that? You know, the the whole I'm whipping your ass and I'm gonna shame you. Or is this, just multiple questions on this, y'all. Or is this just dad whooping her ass and you want to be on Worldstar? I don't know. Like, is that what takes his credibility away? The fact that he was having this taped and said, and this is going up on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, it has went from being about whooping your ass because you've been gone for 3 days out, like, you know what I'm saying? Just gone, like you grown. Because I don't understand that part. But with that being said, can it also be looked at as, I'm not only going to whoop your ass, but I'm going to let your friends know. I don't play and your ass ain't as grown as you think you are, could that be the mindset, him grabbing her hair, it's something about him grabbing her hair and calling her bitches and hoes that takes it to another realm for me. As far as her ass getting whooped, I believe her ass needs to be whooped. And if she was mine, honey, wouldn't be no damn belt involved. And whoever the fuck can say what they want to say, you're 13, you're gone for 3 days. I'm punching you in your face. So you grown. So, okay. And if you feel some motherfucking kind of way, then go on and call the people, let them take care of you, let them get you what you need. Another thing, I think, another reason why people are so, kind of up in arms about this is because this is a man that's doing it. But if I don't know. I want to say if he's a concerned dad or whatever. It's just kind of hard to say that. Which he could be a concerned dad, and I'm sure he is. But when with the hoe and the hair and putting this on Facebook, you know what I mean? Like, he don't look like he's that much older than her. You follow me in what I'm saying? And I guess this kind of feeds to what I've been saying, you know what I mean? The younger the parents, you know what I mean? The younger the mindset or whatever. So I don't know. I don't want to make him any less valid because he could be, an extreme part of her life and must have been, I'm thinking either she lives with him or the mother called and said, listen, she ain't been home and so, and he's the authority figure. I don't know, y'all. It's just a little, I don't know. I just kind of don't know. I got a couple of different opinions about it. And with that said, that's his child, and I guess if that's, you know what I mean, how they doing it. And again, I'm not saying that I disagree with whooping her ass because she need her ass whooped. This is the problem. These kids just know you can't do shit. No, when you get caught doing something, the police gonna come and get you. But I'm out from a whole nother motherfucking cloud. Let the motherfuckers come and get me and give me 3 hots in a cot. But your motherfucking ass is getting beat. You not gonna run me, rule me, or none of that. You the child. I'm the mother. Like, I think that is what's gone. Like, these kids are out of their motherfucking minds. And who do we blame for this? Like, we can't blame nobody for this shit, for the most part. Other than the parents, like, when the fuck did you drop the ball? When did you, when did you drop the ball? What's the... I'm just trying to understand, because if they had any fear or just any thought of consequences, I think they would pull back on what they doing. Now they can do every damn thing, and a lot of times, like I always say, a lot of these shaboom boom shalakas, they just glad that they kids is out in the street and out of their hands, so they can go chase after Shaquan. I'm just saying, or vice versa. But this one kind of cooked my books, y'all. It cooked my books, but it had me where I was like, so y'all let me know what y'all think about this one. Again, it's on the Much Love page if you want to check it out. The next thing I want to talk about is on the Much Love page, but I had it emailed to me as well. Here it is. One of my loves. I can't believe it is. The story about the dad fatally shooting this child because his daughter had the child over there. You know, I'm going to call a spade right about now. And I'm going to call it, you know, it is what it is. So her hot ass has him over, sneaks him in, you know, throwing. She probably been throwing it, probably been doing this, you know, felt comfortable with doing this. And apparently the father finds him in there, and the first thing in his mind, you know, is that this young man was an intruder. He was trying to, you know, home invasion or rob his house, or could be raping his daughter, whatever, you know. And I believe in defending your household, y'all. I do believe in that, but I just don't know, like, was there 1 second where the daughter could have been like, Daddy, no, you know what I mean? Like, was there 1 second? You know what I mean? Did she just pay it and let him just, you know, and didn't say nothing because my ass is called? Or did the dad, you know, on the real, did the dad know that this child was in there and he was in there with his daughter and just, you know what I mean, just did that shit? And I only say that because I've on one interview, they were talking about how strict they were as far as the girl not being able to do anything or whatever, you know, which to each his own, I guess, how you want to raise your children. You know, you have to let them see a little something. And if you raise them the right way, then they gonna know how to handle themselves. You know what I mean? You know, or could he have really thought somebody's in here breaking in? I don't know, y'all. I think this is such a sad story because a young man has lost his life doing what most young men would do. You know, you got, you know, a hot ass little girl that wants to let you come over and lay up with her. You know, hey, shit, some free ass. I'm going to go get it. You know, and this is what young men think, you know. I'm going to go get me some ass shit. She's inviting me over. I'm going to be there. We ain't going to have to be in the bushes and on the dirt and the grass and shit. I'm be able to sleep with her in the bed. I'm just saying, y'all, I'm just keeping it real. And I'm sure this is, you know, the child had in his mind, he just going to go and hook up with the girl. You know what I'm saying? Sneak her in and then I'm gone. You know, and his friend was saying that we were just together and blah, blah, blah. And I can't believe he's gone, you know. In this case, there's no thing where they can say, oh, well, this young, like they tried to pull with Trayvon and so many other African-American young men, young black man, that, oh, he was doing this, he was a thug and this and that and other. All this young man did is what any young man would do. Red, black, blue, or yellow. Whatever. Young, hormones, whatever. Now, I know a couple folks going to say, well, much love, you done called a little girl, or, you know, done said she loose and this and that and other. Is she not doing what most young girls would try to do? I don't agree with that. Because I don't think all young ladies, you know what I mean, are sneaking in little boys and this and that and other. But then I come from a different time when there was a fear of, you know, having sex and laying up and this and that and other, you know. Although I end up having my kids, like I always say, out of wedlock. I was 20 years old. I had them early. You know what I mean? But at this age, child, cheese, you know, it's going to be a conversation, you know, we might talk, you know, something like that. But there was legitimate, like, fear and not just fear, but, you know, having some pride in yourself or whatever. I don't know. Here lately, these new young ladies, I don't know. I don't know, honey. We're going to pray for them, you know, but I just feel like this is truly unfortunate, situation. Like his mother was like, you know, she just wants him back. And it's, you know, my question is, should the father be charged? You know, and as you can see him over here on the side, because apparently after he did it, he all of a sudden had some type of health issue or something. You know, I'm feeling some kind of way about the dad, only because, well, maybe not. I just wish there was a second when he could have realized. Or with that being said, Is this not a child that you would have ever seen in the neighborhood or anything one time? You know what I mean? Like, that's my concern. So, if she even knew him or he lived in the neighborhood, or which he could have lived 9 or 10 blocks over or something like that, it could be that. But you never seen him before. There was no second. But with that being said, if you think that somebody's breaking in and trying to do something to you in your home, every second counts. So it's kind of, this one is kind of a catch-22, I feel like the young man would still have his life had, Miss Hot Cabbage not invited him over. But with that being said, I have to also say that he would have his life as well had he have made a different decision and said, I'm not going to do it. I ain't going to sneak in. But like I said, yet again, and it can be on both sides, because I know some folks, well, what about the young lady? Why she got to be? Okay. Well, she's the one with the rules and shit in that household. She's the one that knows the rules at her home. So she's the one that, I guess broke their rules or whatever. I don't know. And again, like with the other story, this is just my opinion and what I think. And of course, y'all know we agree to disagree and read each other's opinion or listen to each other's opinion or whatever without arguing back and forth with each other, because everybody has their own thoughts. And this is why I do these videos, because I am curious to know, and I do want to hear someone else's, point of view on it. I love a discussion, I love a discussion, but this one, kind of stuck to me or whatever, just kind of got me. There's another one. Let me see. I think there's another one down here. Oh, I'm not even going to talk about that, because they about work my nerves about that Marvin Sapp and his whole mess. I really could care fucking less. And I'm sorry, I don't put no more faith in these, they people want to, cause you saying gospel don't mean you sit next to God. Sit down somewhere. You just know how to sing and you know the gospel words. That's it. That don't make that much closer to the Lord. Y'all, this is shameful. Somebody did this picture, y'all, of Peter. It's supposed to be, y'all, it's a Kiki. Y'all, whoever did that all the time. Our mother, Calandria, y'all. Just side note, we scrolling down the page. She done got dropped from her, that's the word. I'm going to say that. You're not there. You can't say 100%. But, that's the word on the street, is that she was dropped from her record label or whatever. So, I kind of feel bad for her in a way, because I think she never could, like a lot of my love said, and I agree with that. She never could stop being that backup singer. She never could step from around Beyonce. She never could walk around and say, well, girl, thank you for what it was. We sang, honey. We did that thing. Yada, yada, yada. But now I'm ready to do my own thing. I just don't think she ever could, really do that. So, tell me y'all thoughts on that. Y'all, I'm just scrolling down the there's Mother British. Y'all, that was a Kiki. Let me tell y'all. Yesterday, I don't know, I guess some of British and Sunday's fans felt some kind of way. I'm not featuring that bitch's picture. Felt some kind of way about what I had to say about British, honey, and made all kind of Twitter accounts, Facebook, over on the page, and with the fat jokes, like, bitch, I don't know that I got weight on me. Like, oh, God. But what I won't do, and I started to go off on your bitch ass. Well, see, I know my child, and you can't tell me nothing about my child. But when you get to talking about my gay ass, and excuse my French, I know I don't use the F-bomb, faggot ass daughter, bitch, you was wrong. But that's fine. I ain't gonna give you no more time than that. Since you feel some kind of way, and you apparently hold the key to British and Sunday Carter's coochie knots, honey, keep on doing it. Keep doing what you're doing. Anywho, y'all, that was a picture of Miss British, I guess some time ago, some years ago or whatever, I don't know. When she was a little bit younger, girl, you might want to tighten them edges up, baby. They just, okay, we'll move forward, boo-boo. Jackie and, girl, no. Look at Miss Nicki Minaj, y'all. She is giving y'all everything. I am absolutely loving her. Y'all know I'm not a super fan of the Minaj or whatever because I don't get into it. But I am just loving her just being without this blonde hair and all of these mega pink lips. You know what I mean? I'm kind of loving the whole natural Minaj. Like, she's killing it with that. So that has been a key. Now, on to the next thing, y'all. We're just going to scroll. I told y'all on the Much Love pages where I kind of talk about a little bit of everything. So if you ain't over there, you better get with it. But I do understand if you don't have a Facebook page and don't even want to get involved in that shit, because Facebook can be messy as hell, you know, if you let it be. And y'all, if y'all hear my husband in the back, he is calling hogs, okay? Anywho, y'all, apparent and Porsha, girl, you better work at Pink Dress, girl. You know you give them body every turn, honey. You better give it to them. Anywho, apparently Miss Porsha did not get a car, a house, alimony. She didn't get anything from his retirement fund, and apparently she has to pay her own credit card bills and this and that and other. And I'm sorry. Now, some folks just hate the shit out of Porsha. And y'all know I wasn't always the greatest fan of Porsha. But, you know, the truth is the light of the world. I just don't feel like she should have been totally left out with nothing. But some people feel like she could. But I told my mother, I said, you know what, Mama? Cardell will spend $50 million not to give her me, because he's that kind of dog motherfucker. And this is yet, you know, just coming and going, he was controlling of every single thing. But with that being said, Porsha, I wish you would have been a little bit smarter. I wish you would have set some things aside. I wish you would have tried to make sure you was on the deed or any of that. I just, you know, feel it's unfortunate that she's not getting anything. But I think she's going back to doing her thing, and she's supposed to be, I think she's supposed to be singing or something like that. I don't know how that's going to go, but girl, I'll support you. You know, I just feel some kind of way. Like, Cardell's just a rotten motherfucker, but whatever. You, Peter, and Apollo can click, clack, and bump cuckoos. Moving on along, honey. On to the next bit of shade. Y'all, what was the whole get down with Aretha and Patty? Apparently, they had a thing at the White House, you know, where they had Sisters of Soul. They had my girl, my sister, my dog, honey. I just absolutely love her. Jill Scott was there. They had Patti LaBelle. And, of course, Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul. Now, Riri, girl. Now, you are the queen, mother. But, oh, Lord, you know. Girl. Let me cut this shit on for a second, y'all. Because this, I don't want it to be no sound or nothing. I don't know. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, YouTube be on it. Let's see what we get. This is going to be the long one. Anywho, what happened was, as you can see right here, Mother Aretha comes out in that motherfucking kitchen cat, that badger coat, emu jacket or whatever she's got on. Which, girl, why are you in the building in this damn jacket, girl? Oh, Lord, I don't know what it is about you and the White House. Now, the last time you were singing there, and it was a catastrophe, was when you sung for Bill Clinton, and you had, girl, you know you was wrong for that dress. The black part of your titty nipples was everything. Girl, sit down. And y'all, don't get me wrong, because I love me some Riri. My mother is a true fan, and she made me a true fan of Aretha. And there is no denying that she is the queen. I don't give a damn who call themselves the queen. She truly is. From R&B to gospel to arias to all of that, she is that. But what she was this time, she was the queen of soul, but she was also a dirt queen because she shaded the shit out of Patty. Patty's trying to grab her hand as she comes out. and she decides she gonna pull away. Girl, come on. But the real shade is that Patty sung you under the table this particular evening. And my mother was like, well, you know, she is older and her voice ain't the same. So is Patty. And seen on that, you know. But I'm so glad that Patty was gracious and was like, thank you, I'm glad to be here, and yada, yada, yada. I don't know. I don't know what Riri was trying to do. Like, Riri, girl, who was you trying to shade, boo-boo? Oh, anywho. Let me see. What else? Y'all, and I'm still feeling bad or whatever. Y'all, what? No, I'm not even gonna put that picture on. Here's Riri again. And I'm asking y'all to caption this shit because she sure looking like, why is this assless bitch over here, Miley Cyrus? Somebody get this on. Anywho, y'all. I guess I'm just on here kind of sharing. But the main thing was for me to ask y'all how y'all felt about those two stories. Definitely, what's your thoughts on the first one where the dad is whooping a girl's ass? Like, I'm trying to understand that. You know, how everybody, you know, feels about that. What's your thoughts on it? I just didn't understand the pulling of the hair, the you bitch, you hoe, and put this on Facebook for your friends to see it. Like, is that what we came to? Everybody's rushing, trying to get every damn thing on their damn camera phones or their smartphones or their iPads, this and that and other. I just don't get it. Yes, I laugh at it and I kiki or whatever, but I don't know that I would take time out to film some shit just so that I can say and put it on. And I'm speaking to my community, Worldstar. Like, what the fuck do that give you if your shit's on World? What do that mean? Are you gonna be on the Oscars? Are you gonna win some kind of you a motherfucking fool award? Like, I'm just trying to understand that. When my shit was on Worldstar, I was so motherfucking mad. And if you've been with me for a long time, then you know that I am not a fan of Worldstar. I think it's awful degrading. It's absolutely horrible. Now, I would never send my shit in. Worldstar stole my shit, which they often do. Steal people's shit. And then you don't, you know, even with the views on it, whatever, you don't get the benefit of that. So I say, fuck Worldstar. Because they ain't doing nothing but promoting this shit. And making more people want to do dumb ass shit and film people being beaten, killed, just so they can get on Worldstar. So to me, Worldstar is a piece of motherfucking shit. You know, it is to me. And that's how I feel about it and I always have. With that being said, honey, let me just weigh in on this because I have to. I was watching Justin J and I watched his video about Bootsy coming home, and I've seen a lot of people talk about this shit. I'm sorry, I just don't see Bootsy as the second coming, but you know, you motherfuckers do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not enthralled in it at all. I do not understand the big draw and shit. You got one guy who put free Bootsy on his face. Like, you gonna wear that for him? What the fuck did Bootsy do? Like, I'm trying to understand. I've heard his music. You know, I've got a cousin that's a fan of his, and you know, Brittany kind of liked a little bit of his music, but she feels like he's not really lyrically inclined. But I don't know what they feel he's gonna be or what, you know. It's almost like he's gonna change things, and thank God he's out and free him, and oh Lord, you know what I mean? Like, it's like the second coming, and somebody make me understand, you know, what, you know, what's really going on. You know, I wouldn't listen to his shit, and nor have I listened to it, but then I'm not a fan of that. You know, I don't know whether he's talented or not or whatever, but I'm just curious to know, like, why is this whole, you know, this whole drama about Bootsy coming home and this and that and other, when a lot of folks don't even know him. And y'all, when I seen his baby on Instagram talking about, I told you niggas, I just instantly, I almost knew who he was then, for real. I'm going to be honest with you. I almost knew who he was then. You know, and I felt bad for this child, and I felt bad for who what, the environment that she's been raised in. I told you niggas, he gonna take over the streets. Like, oh Lord Jesus, that's the real issue in this. He may be very talented, and I would hope that when he comes out, maybe he will, do some positive or whatever. But from what I've been told, because like I said, I don't fully know, he, I don't know. I know he's a southern rapper. That's what I heard. I'm going to try to, I don't really know. I'm not vested in his music, nor will I ever be. But I am curious to know what the big draw is. What, them treating it like, the sky parted and this is the second come. I can't, I just can't, and then the child being on there, which was ridiculous. Like, I can't even look to him and charge it to him. I got to charge it to her mama, because, bitch, you got to be out your rabbit ass mind. I mean, do you have this baby in school or anything? Like, what? I can't. Oh, y'all don't know how it hurts me to see children, not being able to be children and just on, that fuck shit. Like, for real. I just... let the babies be babies. Let them grow up. Let them go to school. Let them this and that and other. I understand you can be in an environment or whatever, but it ain't where you live. It's how you live. For real. That's, at least that's what I've always been told. Just cause, you ain't got to, just cause dogs live all up and down the street don't mean your ass got to live like one. I'm just saying. But anywho, y'all, on another note, let me tell y'all how the shit went. And I tried to make this video a couple of times and the damn shit wouldn't go up. Let me tell y'all how the shit went with this whole stomach shit and me going to the doctor. Now, if you're on the Facebook page, you already know, and I've said it in the video, and I am still sick and still going through it. They put me on another medication. So anywho, y'all, so I'm feeling bad. I got a headache and shit. My stomach is hurting and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, something's wrong, and something ain't right. I ain't feeling well, so I decide, okay, I'm going to go to the little hospital thing, the immediate care center, which is like, it's an extension of the hospital. I guess it's connected, whatever. Anyway. So I'm like, I really need to go. So I go to the shit. And when we get back there, they immediately, they want to take your vitals and, check to see if you have a temperature and this type of thing. And I did, because I did. I've been sick. So they get ready to take my blood pressure, and it's like the machine won't do it. And the woman's like, well, let me try another one. Stop talking. This bitch is telling me everything, pat your head and say, bubble, baby, bumper, bumper. Like, this bitch is really wanting to get this blood pressure. I'm like, what the hell's going on? This bitch is squares the shit out of me. So she said, oh, well, our machines are just, they only calibrated to go to 180. Maybe your blood pressure, your number is, higher than that. Your blood pressure is really high. So she said, well, I'm going to take it manually. So she takes it manually. And the motherfucking blood pressure was 240 over 106 or 107. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I was walking around like a damn ticking time bomb. Well, not walking around, but So, the doctor is like, immediately they want to work on the blood pressure, and they like, well, we really need to get you, really the ambulance should be called and we should be getting you over there to the hospital or whatever. Okay. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. I have hypertension. Let's see if we can kind of bring it down. So, I'm kind of being kind of defiant, but not, so they do that and kind of get it down. Now, in the midst of this, now we can get to what I'm here for. You know what I mean? Like, on top of that, I was dehydrated and all of that. So she's like, well, what's been going on? And I tell her, now they didn't ask for urine samples, this and that and other, and then that motherfucker rung like, she said it lit up like a Christmas tree. You know, you got a kidney infection, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that as long as this bitch don't say no other kind of nasty ass Irish shit. You know. Now, with that said, I done that, and she's like, I think your blood pressure's kind of going down, and you know, they gave me clonidine and something else to bring it down. Now, she tells me, well, I think you have the stomach flu that's been going around, or the stomach, you know, a virus or whatever, and it's been going around. It's kind of new, and it's kind of, you know, I think you may have it. And she's like, you got knots in your stomach, you know, from the vomiting, the dry heaving, and this and that and other. And I tell her, girl, I've been using the bathroom. I got diaper rash. And again, she's laughing like I haven't quite heard her that way. You know, girl, whatever. You know, now something got to give. Now you done said I'm dehydrated. This is why. What the hell are we doing here? So, y'all, I'm sorry. I think that's the fire truck going by. Anyway. So, she's like, well, I really want to make sure, and we want to send out a sample, you know, and I'm like, okay, well, I done did the urine or whatever. What kind of sample, girl? You know, I didn't say that, and y'all don't think I'm saying girl to the doctor. She's like, you know, they're going to want a sample from the back door. Yeah, I'm trying not to be graphic, but it is what it is. So, you know, they ain't gonna want something from the back door. But she went on to begin to say, but you know, with you going so much, and you may think that you have it all wiped off for you, but it may not be. You know, we may be able to get, you know, and I'm instantly like, hold up. Now, this one I did get real and say, hold up. Are you saying that you got a whiff of me? Wait, honey. Well, are you saying that I'm walking around here with shit on me? Like, let's be clear, boo-boo. I'm going to need to know what you saying here. Are you saying that my booty stink, or did you smell me? And she's like, what is a whiff? And I'm like, I don't have time to explain to you, baby, what a whiff is. You know what I mean? Are you saying that you smell me? And she said, no, I don't. I actually like your perfume. Because, y'all, I'm so religious about, you know, cleaning my body. And if I know I'm going to a doctor or something, you know, I'm going to be even, you know, a little extra clean. Because you don't know what they're trying to check. You should be clean every damn day anyway. It's just one of my things. I don't know if it's OCD, whatever. Who gives a fuck? I'm going to be doing it for the rest of my days. So, okay. Yeah, I'm tired of looking at the screen. Anywho. Well, anyway. So, she says, no, well, I was just saying, you know, just, I guess to be a little bit easier, you know, on you, because you know, you really are, you know, raw or whatever, as you say, you do got diaper rash or whatever. But I'm all mad as shit. My jaws is tight and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, girl, please, wait a minute. You know. Then she goes on to ask me, are you wiping yourself properly? And I'm like, here we are again. Are you saying that my ass is stinking? She said, no, I'm talking about, you know, when you go and urinate, do you know how to properly wipe? I said, yes. In 44 years, honey, I know what to do to my moozer. My moozer made, baby. Trust me. Ain't no dragging shit to nothing, honey. It's back and drop. You know, pull back, bop, bop, and drop. Okay? And I'm like, why are you telling me that? And she's like, I just want to make sure I just go over this and with you, you know. And I'm still looking at her like, girl, now, wait a minute. You got me nervous now. You know. And she's like, you'd be surprised at people that don't know, you know, how to do, you know, how to properly do that stuff. And I'm like, girl, in 44 years, if a bitch don't know how to wipe, I didn't say bitch when I'm like, you know, if they don't know how to wipe by then, honey, bitch, you need whatever you do get, honey, you deserve that, you know. But, so I'm looking at her, y'all, I can't believe, you know, she was like, actually, you smell good. What's the name of that perfume? You know, and I'm sure it was at y'all, but I was so damn offended instantly. And I'm thinking, now this bitch, she wants something from every door I got. My front door, back door. Shit. You know, like you trying to do every motherfucking thing. Now, wait a minute. Let's pump our brakes here. Greedy ass doctor shit. With these samples and shit you want around here. Well, needless to say, you know, we did that. And they gave me some medicine for nausea and this, that, and other. That makes me sleepy or whatever. And then the blood pressure medicine does. And I'm just trying to get better, y'all. That's why I haven't really been on. Like, I don't know when this shit is gonna stop. I don't know if y'all dealt. I hope you haven't had it, but you know, everybody that I know that's had it has been like it lasts for a long time, you know. And I'm like, well, shit, you know, because I just feel weak, and I think that might be from the temperature or whatever. So y'all, if y'all got any suggestions, any natural suggestions that will help me with like the stomach cramps or, you know, the nausea, the dry heat, anything. I think one of my loves told me I need to get some ginger, and I just, you know, need to know how to mix that, or what do you do, or whatever. Because I'm just, oh, yeah, I'm so over it. And I want to talk about Scandal. I was going to do it off screen, but I know if I do that, y'all be like, I'm trying to see your faces when you talking. Oh, so I'm going to get that together for y'all. You know, I have seen it and I loved it. You know, the last show or whatever. The one prior to that one was okay, but honey, this last one, honey, had me on the end of my seat like, hey, what the hell's going on? And old girls in there doing the debate, talking about it, and you pig swine. And I'm like, somebody shake this bitch out of it. Is she going to be able to make it through? Anywho, y'all, so if y'all got any suggestions, please make them for me. And I'm sorry, I'm just going on and on and on in this video, but it's just, you know, random shit and some shit on my mind. I am going to put up a video that I have done that is for Cincy. So hopefully y'all will support my Cincy. And something else I gotta go see. YouTube has really been fickle about the uploads. With that being said, can somebody please tell me when this damn shit Getting It comes on or whatever, or what channel? Because I'd like to see it, you know. And I am gonna go back to watching I was watching Justin and The Preacher's Daughters and that too. Now I used to watch The Preacher's Daughter. But they pissed me off so bad I want to smack the shit out of everybody. You know, but I do want to see this Bring It or whatever. So if you can tell me what channel, you know, when it comes on, I would love to know. And I'm thinking about watching the Real Housewives of New Jersey. And talking about that shit. What y'all think about that? I don't know. I got to get fucking well, and I know y'all like Much Love. You don't even come on like you used to, y'all. Whew. I'm still around, and I'm still here, and I'm trying to do a little bit better. And I still haven't told y'all why I've been gone, but I will. You know, why I haven't been on or whatever. But just I'm thinking about doing the New Jersey Housewives or what, and the New York Housewives are coming back on. I found out, you know, or whatever. So I'm thinking about. I'm either gonna watch New Jersey or the New York. Like I think it, you know, I don't want to do too much or whatever. I watch too much, it just kind of gets on your nerves. And sometimes you want something different from some reality shit. You want to, you know, watch from scripted reality rather. You know, you want to watch a good show or whatever. So, y'all tell me when Bring It or what channel Bring It comes on or whatever that is. So that I can check it out because I really would like to see it. You know, so let me know. So, anywho, y'all answer the questions. Tell me y'all thoughts. I can't really call this random shit. It's just a damn video of me asking y'all how y'all feel about this shit. I will be back in here tomorrow and on the camera talking about the Atlanta hoes. Tomorrow, so look for that. And then Monday, y'all know I'll be talking about them motherfucking. Oh, did y'all see Malaysia and Drea and the other chick on Arsenio Hall? That interview. Yeah, I'm so sick of these new hoes, and I love the fact that Drea said I don't even know them. Like we really don't know them. But anyway, y'all know we're going to talk about them motherfucking rotten ass whores. And as long as I got a motherfucking camera and I can come on video, I'm going to call the motherfucking spade a spade. And it is what it is. And I'm not the only one who thought that motherfucking British and Sunday Carter and Jackie Christie and her motherfucking hell spawn was wrong. But like I always say, we can agree to disagree. That's my opinion and how I feel. This whole shit of being vested and like these whores are, like these bitches is your roadies are, better yet, you know what I mean? Like you defending them or whatever. Miss me with that shit, because none of these bitches would piss on your ass if you was on fire. You know, and that's all I'm going to have to say about that bullshit, because I can't. You know, I just can't. So y'all, I'm out of here. I'm sorry this video was so long and I'm not on camera. I'm out. Much love. Bye.